Ooh, it is hot here today, so I'm going to try and make this semi-quick so I can try and cool this house down a little somehow. Because we have animals and I do not want them getting too hot. But welcome to the stream if anybody shows up and reminds this. I'm clicking on the wrong bloody thing. I need to go back to here. So what I'm going to do is boom. And you will see probably a commercial for a moment. And whatever. Save and continue. So, oh well, if it does start an ad, it doesn't start an ad. It does, it doesn't. It's okay. Yeah, I got somebody. Oh, that's funny. uh, sorry, my Discord, it mutes it, but somebody's like, "You're streaming again." It's a friend. She's funny. Um, but no, I got a few things. Not this keyboard. Transforming keyboard. Oh God, there we go. Oh, it's telling me it's streaming. It's supposed to actually mute that. Why did it not mute it? So the notifications don't come across so much like that. I turned it off, turned it back on somehow. So let me do this. Okay, there we are. Dave will be back here in a moment to join us. I got a few things. I already did some card opening. Oops. Oh, wow. Okay. Great. Okay, we're going to ignore that. I think it's because my hand's been sweating a lot and sorry, I need to fix this. That is for the little, I'm going to use them for D&D. They're little metal figures. They're kind of heavy. Actually, here's Megatron. They're, come on, focus on Megatron. Come on, focus on me. Here, maybe I'll do this. There we go. So this is Megatron. Oops. They're little die-cast ones. There's a set, got them at Walmart. But you can see how big they are. So I'm going to use them for D&D stuff because they are figures. There's Optimus, Bumblebee, you see Megatron, Soundwave, Shockwave, Starscream. I think, wait a minute, let me see. They're on here on the sheet. Skywarp is on there. Thundercracker's there too. Ultra Magnus, Ironhide. RC doesn't exactly. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get. Hold on. That's because my hand's not there. There it is. That's about the center of the screen, so it'll focus. That's Jazz. But there's Sideswipe, Prowl, Sunstreaker, Cliff Jumper, and also Hot Rod in here, and Wheeljack. So you can get a little package of them. I think they're like $12 or something like that for it. So, yeah. Yeah, but just streaming a bit. So I've got some stuff here. I got from a company called TF Safari. They're on, look them up online for Transformer parts. I am going to be upgrading Sound Blaster and Soundwave today. It's going to be a little learning experience too because I haven't done it, so I have to look up their site and see how to do it again. You can. Yeah, sorry.
I'm back.
So I'm just on Stream Dave, just showing who I'm going to be upgrading. So I get the pieces that I'm going to be upgrading are little filler spots in the back, even his feet. See, they're just empty, they're hollow. And then there is, thank you. And then the pieces for inside of his arms. So instead of just empty arms, it will bring putting some covers on. So I got the parts from TF Safari, but also I got some other parts. So here's the kits. This one is can't see them very well. I'll take them out of the package here in a moment. But these are the parts for the arms, the kneecaps, or at least the knees, and then a few other pieces. And these ones are for his feet. Now this is a set. There are 2 sets. You can tell who this one's for. Purple, Soundwave, and then we have this one is red and black for Sound Blaster. So sorry. You can see the pieces. These are all 3D printed, so these are a separate company. But I bought, because sometimes you can get in the set all together, but the company doesn't have them out. These are individuals who 3D print these particular pieces. I bought 2 sets, one for each of them. These will, and here's the part numbers. I asked them, and I'm sorry I nagged them a little bit on their shipping. Like, hey, is it not shipped yet? It's because they're a little slow on shipping. They're in China. And with all their COVID stuff, it slows it down. So these are the same number. So this is the part number. I'm going to show you what these do when I get them put on there. Some people have already seen them. They know what they do. But I'm hoping I get them on. It's really cool. So, but TF Safari, you can look in there for all kinds of Transformers. They have upgrades for a lot of different ones. I think even some of the Masterpiece. No, you have to look. Look at the different ones. They got Studio Series. Like, you can even get filler stuff for other ones, like Perceptor and such like that. Even, here, I'm going to pull him out. The other Soundwave, the original Studio Series. One of the, not original, but, and also they have, I have a Ravage inside of there, but if you get the pieces for him, see, like there's gaps here on his thighs here. You can get pieces that fill in, and then there's some other pieces that can be put on. But for Ravage, you can get it in a kit. I don't know if they still have them right now, but you should go look. There's a kit. You see his, I don't know if these are tiny, so these are gonna be hard. Let me see if I can get his. Now you see kind of his foot there. In the movie, they're different. They're a little different. You can get 3D printed ones, and they just, there's little slots back here, like right back there. You can barely see it. You can pop the feet out and put these other ones in. It actually gives a little more authentic look to him from like the movie itself. So you can get that all in a kit. It's not bad on price either. These kits right here, before I didn't have money, I think that I ordered them. This is $20 right here, just for these 2 little packs. This was, I can't remember, but they're not too costly, so it's nice. They're not bad on price. Let me put Perceptor out of the way though. But there's one box I'm going to open up right now, and Dave, this is the one I picked up on the way back from our trip up north. Ah, shoot.
Okay.
And let's see, get the reflection on. I don't like too many things out of it, but I do.
Ooh.
They had 3 of them on the shelf. I picked up one of them. Actually, I think they had 4. We don't have any of these here at all. So, yeah. Here, let me turn the box around. It even has
Galvatron.
Yeah. It even has the Matrix of Leadership with the chain that he wore around his neck. So I was just like
a pimp.
Yeah. Yo. All right, let me grab my tools out too. I just completely forgot to grab them. I am so unprepared.
The John Cena of Transformers.
Well, isn't it Logan Paul now? You got to wear the bling around your neck.
No, you got to wear a PSA 10 Charizard around your neck.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I would take it. I would put it on here if somebody 3D printed one. I would put it on here on purpose and just do it. Just for humor's sake and leave it on there. So I'm going to open him up. Hopefully. Let's see. It's easier opening the top of this box. And again, I like opening the box up because then you get to see what I go through. That means what you would go through if you get one of these. Let's see if I can... Okay. Oh, he's really in there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Damn. He's my language. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pull that. Oh, there's the instructions and the piece of paper. I'm gonna just set in here. There we go. And it has a QR code on the back. You guys can scan it if you want. I don't care because it's not point related. Just gives you information. So we're gonna look at this. I can untie it. His blaster. This thing is massive. Like holy crap! Wow, look at this. I have to turn this up a bit to get it out of here. Okay, I'm gonna tear it. Just the inner box. I'm not using it. There we go.
Yeah,
I didn't want to break it. Wow.
Or if you have like a pair of scissors.
I could see. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can't get inside of it. Dang it. I could.
Is that supposed to light up?
I thought so, but no, it doesn't. But I sat there and thought.
It looks like it could. But
yeah.
No.
It's not. It doesn't have any battery thing or anything on it. But
okay.
If somebody made something that could put batteries in and have an LED in here to light it up, I think that would be pretty cool. That thing's big though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that probably takes some soldering work.
I like it. I can do it. But I don't have a 3D printer, so. But you can see that thing's big. I mean, my hand's big, but I mean, if I do out, it's almost cross my hand out. That's pretty big on its own.
Yeah, that's good size.
I like it. I mean, it's like, I mean, this one slides out too. I'm just gonna slide them out. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna use my wire cutters. And when I start building the D&D table, though, I'm going to take pictures and maybe do some video while I work on it, because eventually I'm going to get construction wood for that project. And I might just use old pallets so I can just recycle some stuff. Let me get the matrix out of here too. Oh, it just slides out. Okay. I thought it was. I gotta push it out. Well, that's pretty cool. Now it doesn't. It's not like, oh, I don't have him out. Shoot. The one in Rodimus's chest, it's not the exact same. His is like clear plastic. You can see it on it. This one, is this? I'm kind of curious. I'll look at the instructions first. It almost looks like it comes off. That's actually pretty neat. Let me see. He's chunky. I forgot how big this guy is. Undo. There we go. His legs. Ugh. He is thick. Wait, did I not get that one? No, I did.
All right, my food's almost done. I'll be back.
Go for it. We'll get food. Need to eat sustenance after a D&D session. There we go. All right, let me get this. Yeah, these are all the pieces that are in the way here. Let me get this cleared. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then here is Galvatron. And let's see. His hand does turn, but it stops right here. Well, these move. Okay. I'm assuming it sits actually back. See how posable he is. Legs, got knee joints, feet. Feet don't change much, but he does have hip joint, waist. He's got a little play there, but he's got all this back here. Head, well, head can be moved and tilted. Arms, let's see how far. Oh, they actually move pretty good. He's got forearm move. It's his hands got a little bit of stiffness in them. Stiffness. Oh, yeah. This one needs to be worked. Give it a little twist. Give him a little twist. Give him a workout. Give him a bit of workout here. Okay, kids, you know. There we go. All right. So, oops. Yeah, let me get him standing up. Put his arm back down. He is a thick boy, I gotta say. So he's got some heft to him. Man, he's pretty big too. I mean, you see my hand. That's pretty big. See on this mat? This mat only goes over so far. He's got some size to him. Whoops. I do not have him standing up properly. There we go. He does stand up pretty good, so it's just me putting him up. Holy cow. Instructions fold out and 3 parts by 4 parts, so it's a 12 section fold. Yeah, ooh. Okay, I need to find number 1 though. All right, weapon wise, let's look. We must, where'd it go? I am so sorry. I did not put this on him right away. And I think it just hangs here. Yeah. It literally just hangs there. That's all it says on the instructions, too. Oops. I did not do it. Don't tell me what I didn't do. I didn't do it. Anyway. Okay, his arm cannon, of course. Gotta have his proverbial arm cannon. Need that. So, this says... Does it detach? This one, it says it detaches up on his forearm. Or on his bicep. So... But from the way the picture... Yeah. I mean... I guess, yeah, if you wanted to... Yeah. So... You failed me one last time, Starscream. Oh, sorry. Couldn't resist. It almost seems like it would be... But I can see why they put it up here, because it seems to stabilize better, and it fits if he's standing and you have him put his arm down. His arm is... Yeah, you can see if I put that down here, it's actually going to hit the ground. And I can see why. Oh, that moves. So, and then for these 2 pieces, it says, and which I already kind of figured they go together too, but there's little pins here. Let's give it a little squeeze. Now, it's got 2 pegs, one on each side. Which one do I use? Doesn't matter. So it makes, this one makes a, oops, I thought I got it in his hand. There we go. This one makes handgun cannon thing. Almost looks like 2 little ships. Because, I mean, seriously, they do look like little ships stuck together. So, if I take them apart again, they look like ships.
All right, I'm back.
I'm just showing off the weapon things because I'm putting them on them. And I was just showing these look like ships. Sandwich them together, and it's a blaster. So it's just like, what the world is this thing?
And his name is John Cena!
Let me blast you. You failed me the last time! And the necklace, how about a necklace? The matrix just hangs around his neck. It just stays pretty good if you shake it around. But you turn it up. Oh, wow, it stays on even upside down. Let me do this. There we go. Got it to fall off. He lost it now. He's in trouble. Okay. You should see the instructions on this, though. Look at here. I'm going to bring them into the... it's a 3-fold by 4-fold. It's 12 sections of instructions. And it says we can attach those 2 to his back. Let's try and attach them to his back real quick. So these 2 go on his back here. I'm going to check to see how this goes. I see a peg. Is it this one? Okay, so the slot lower to it. That's the only one I can see it would fit. Oh yeah, it's actually grooved for that too. I lost it. Nobody saw that. Okay. I guess that's how it sits. And this one over here. There we go. So now he's walking around with... You don't see that in the show or the movie even. You don't see these on his back. Unless they're there and I've just never noticed them. So I want to take all that off. Take off his enormous bicep cannon here. I think it's huge. He's pretty well built though. It's like Fortunately, he is a little back heavy, so I have to kind of set him forward. Now, I don't know if there's any on that TF Safari for filler for him. I haven't looked. And again, 5mm holes all over the arms so they can put stuff. There isn't too much you could really fill on his. Well, maybe here. Maybe they might make something for that. I don't know. But he's actually got a pretty good design build. But let's see what we can do. Of course, we do the hands in first. We're going to transform him. You know what? We need to have some sound. It is awfully quiet. I do not like sound. So quiet. So I will turn on. Because we've probably got an ad going, so that'll make it break for me. But I'm going to still start something up if I can find it. I got to find it. Nope, that's not it. Oops. I got to find it real quick. I'm going to find it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go. It's no copyright, so nobody should be copywriting this. We'll do this one. Put it back here. I just want something relaxing in there. Don't want to fall over. I know you want your turn, but no. Okay, so we got to fold in the hands first. So I'm going to do that real quick. His hands do need a little workout. So yeah, they just fold in kind of flat. So you can see they're just right there. So make sure they're lined up properly. The tracks keep wanting to fold in another direction. Now it says to take this, and there is a spot here and a peg here, which you really take that and just fold it right up here, and it's popped in place. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. And then we go like that. There we go. I'm throwing on my country accent. There we go. Okay. I love his face though. Okay, and then we swing the tracks around. They come up under and around. So they're sitting right here. And same with this one. There we go. I got stubby little arms. Oh no, what am I gonna do? You already can tell where this is going when you get that far. Oh, and it says to canter him in, so I guess his feet are going to. Technically, these will sit. It does have little wheels down here, but I wouldn't rely on them rolling too much. Okay, so turn him over, just like so, and then it says put these out. So it looks like he's got little wings. So turn. Wait, am I turning the leg? No. I don't understand, but okay, it says to push these forward. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, I did not see. Oh, I see now. Okay. So this little thing here, there's a slot right there, and there's this peg. You gotta bring it out, and then just kind of, it says it snaps into place, but it actually doesn't snap. So we're just gonna do this. There we go. There. So now, so keep them turned around, and am I flipping? Okay, this one's very vague. It says to this moves. Is that what it's talking about? But it doesn't have it. Okay, sometimes our instructions are a little confusing. So we're going to rotate this and rotate this. So we're going to be looking at them when we're doing this. And Okay, I'm assuming this is what it meant to come out. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out. Because it's the only piece down there that I can see, and it says to put his legs together. Ugh. So, okay. I already kind of had his arms pushed out. Or is it? Wait a minute. Okay, this is supposed to. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So this kind of helps push it out. So it says to flip these on, but keep them like this. All right. So I'm going to do that. Push these up. So it looks like the T-pose, but much more menacing and painful like. It hurts. Oh, whoa. He does more. Okay. You can see on the side, he actually folds down. It says to fold these down completely on each side. Ugh. He is stout built, I gotta say. So far, I'm impressed. Okay, we're past that. Well, now we gotta flip the paper over. Holy crap! Oh, Jesus! Ah, stay. These instructions are big. Okay, it says to push this forward. Oh, that moves anyway. So it says to push this forward on this back. Wait, push forward and then, oh, pull back because there's an arm here. So we want it to fold down flat, and there's a peg here, slot there. There we go. Oops, and I just pushed it all back together. I guess I'll leave it that way for the moment. Oh, no, I got to pull that down now. So, okay, that's right. Then it says to pull this piece, do the same thing. Ew, hollow inside. Wow. All right. It says to. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. His head goes in here. Oops. I gotta get that out of the way to get his head in there. All right. So now we got his head down in there, and then it says to fold this down like so, like that. Then we're going to push this back forward, and I guess this... Okay, there's a slot right there, and that peg is right here. So we're going to try and line it up. Okay, sort it together. Sort of. There we go. It actually holds it pretty well. Sweet. All right, and then we take this whole thing, and we go rip, and we flip it over. It's completely upside down now. So now it's, sorry, I got the camera close. I put this like this. I think it sits down a little more. I'm not sure. Hang on. It says this is supposed to sit flat, so I'm not sure here. I'm gonna check that back. Yeah, that's what it says. It's kind of oddball because it doesn't sit flat like it says it's supposed to. I think it's because his legs are a bit in the way. Yeah. Okay, so there is a spot down here. I'm assuming this has got to move at some point. Although I might have missed a step along the way, which I'm good for that. The ADD kicks in and everything goes to south. So for now, we're going to flip this down like that, and then we'll figure out the legs here in a minute. Alright. Now we flip this over like so. There we go. So that's his top part right there. You can see his treads and everything is starting to show. And then... Okay, we're going to put these back up like this. Literally swing them up right over his head. Or, yeah, what would be where his head was. So now he's... And then take the legs and we swing. I'm going to move these for a second. And we swing. Okay. And, okay, there are two slots right here. One on each side. And there's two pegs. There, one on each side. So we're going to line those up. And See the trouble I go through to get these. You know, just call me clawed fingers at this point. Let's see here. Oops, get in there. I don't know. It didn't say to move those, so I'm gonna leave them there. But we're gonna put that down, make sure it sits. It's interesting. Okay. Oh. What did I do? Okay, I just got this to sit straight. I don't know what I did. Alright, so we're at this part, and now we're going to go back to here. And... okay, we actually do need these out of it. Alright, swing it out. And same with this one. This is the one I had in already. So we swing them out. We take these, and there's pegs right here on each side for these slots that you see through. Swing them down. They go like that. And there's actually spots that hold them. Get these out. And then these panels, there's pegs there and holes. What you want to do is pop them into place. Now, I know other guys out there have all these nice stuff set up, but I don't have that money. I'm just a generic person out there just trying to do whatever. Okay, so I did all that. And then you take these right here. Whoops. You got to grab kind of his feet and you got to pull down. And so these aren't really doing anything. I'm going to put them back the way they were. More stuff back here. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Alright.
Food.
Fully back now. Done eating.
Oh, food. I heard food. Yeah, I'm just...
Chicken Alfredo pizza.
nice.
Yeah.
It's actually good.
It's the good stuff.
I like it with the Alfredo sauce. It does also less heartburn. Because that's what I feel.
Yeah. No, I get you on that because like I said, you know my stomach issues I've had in the past. Like, yeah, like thing is, like, if a pizza has like too little sauce or like just a little bit of sauce, it's no big deal. But if it's like way too saucy, like it's like extra sauce, like that's where like I can't do that. Like I'm gonna get serious heartburn and indigestion.
Yeah, it's...
But if it's light on the sauce, like pizza sauce, I'm okay with.
Oh. Hey, there's something I didn't read the instructions as I get here. Comes apart. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, it's sometimes that the sauces, and it goes on here. Completing his...
But yeah, no, I agree. Alfredo's really good, and it's not harsh on the stomach.
Yeah, it's like last night we got one of the pizzas. We just stopped in at Walmart and grabbed a $10 pizza. Wasn't bad. It was a stuffed crust. I like the stuffed crust ones sometimes. But we just grabbed one so my son and I could at least eat until she got back from her trip with a friend. And it was just...
That's like the DiGiorno ones, like the $10 ones?
No, it's actually Walmart sells them. It's their brand of them. Brand.
They sell them for... That's $10 though? Like, cause
yeah, it's like $10.
I remember those... Like, you can get like a chicken bacon ranch stuffed crust pizza for like $8.
Yeah. There's the stuffed crust is like about $10. The larger ones are about $10. The rest are about $8 when you go down in size.
Oh, well, I guess that's the thing. You have different sizes. We only have one size.
Oh. Huh.
We don't have mediums. Like, they just sell them by the larges.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm not showing off or anything. Okay. This just literally kind of hangs here, but there is a peg. I'm going to show this. There's a peg hole, and there's a peg. So, the cannon has bling on it. And I'm not done yet. I still have 2 more things to put on. That's these, and it says... Now, he never had these on during the series. I know of. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go... I'm watching it slowly. Like, I haven't watched it anymore yet. There we go. I knew
Dude, me watching Kenobi was like the first time like I actually sat down and watched a show in like a long time.
I gotta say, I like this. I like Galvatron. This one. Wow.
Oh yeah, dude, that's very
sleek.
nice.
I like that they added a couple extra things, but that Matrix of Leadership, that's pretty dang cool. I like it. But I am curious about it still. It does not say in the instructions or anything. Does this come off? Nope, it's actually stuck on there. For something that... Wow. So it just gets stuck to him like that. And actually, it sits. If you adjust these, he sits fairly well. I mean, it's like pretty steady. He's a little tip, but it won't move. It won't fall forward or anything. So he's actually pretty stable. I like this. Man, he turned out really sweet.
Yeah.
Hasbro, you did a nice job. Thank you. And again, if anybody sees these and they see, like, go to TF Safari, that one company I'm talking about. They're based in China, but they're a little slow on the shipping, but that's not their fault. They can't help it. It's not their thing, so don't yell at them for it. I didn't yell at them. I was just, hey, it hasn't shipped yet. I was really excited because I was like, hey, I really want them. I really wanted these pieces because I want to upgrade my Soundwave and Sound Blaster. So I'm going to take the instructions, set them up at the side now. So I'm going to move my tools too. But I really like this. I could see if somebody made a light up version of this somehow. That would be sweet. This, I gotta say, this is better than the Megatron that's a dinosaur from Beast Wars, which was disappointing as hell. Now, I know that was before a little more updated stuff, but a water gun squirter thing, I understand what they were going for. Just please don't do that again. You disappoint me.
Don't do it.
It was not worth what I paid for to me. So, Dave, I'm gonna let you pick which one I'm gonna start with. Black or blue? That's what I look at it. Sound Blaster or Sound Wave?
Let's go with the black one.
Sound Blaster, it is what you do first.
Sound Blaster.
Yeah, he's Sound Blaster. He is clone of Soundwave. No, same pieces. These are identical pieces except for the black and the blue, the red on this one, and his is blue and purple. And I'm going to take a set of these, but these will be done after. I mean, no. I'm going to do it before because I've been excited since I got them because I want to do this. So I'm going to take off his guns first. I'm going to take these off, and I got to remember how to do this. So bear with me. Take this. We open up his back a bit so we can push his head back in here. Put that back. Okay. You
got like 5 ads playing here for me.
Oh, is it still playing an ad? All
Yep.
Right. I'll wait until it comes back on.
It's about to end, so there we go.
I'll wait until it ends. Okay. All right. So all I've done now is I folded his head. So all I did was pull this back and put his head back down in here. So this is that's these two pieces. This is a separate pack right here. So that's the SL76. Dang it. There we go. TF Safari. Look it up. They're upgrade kits. These are not done through Hasbro, but take this, and there's a little peg, but there's a spot right here. That peg goes in there. That slot is right there. So it's kind of tight. You gotta push it in till it's in. Now this kind of matches him. On Soundwave, it's blue, and these are black. There were kits. I don't know if you can get them, so I'm going to do the same thing. They go on this side. You got to make sure that slot's on the inside, not the outside. Or, excuse me, the outside. I flipped them. Damn it. I'm a dumbass. That's all right. Oh, this one's in. Give me. Okay. Put it back on there. I put it on the wrong way. Apologies. There. Make sure the slot's the outside. Why did I say the inside? Because I'm thinking backwards. I'm excited. I gotta slow down. Okay, there we go. Make sure they're both in. I think that one's a little loose. There we go. Okay, now this is what these were made for. So I'm going to take his hand. We're going to put the other pieces in. I'm going to fold his hands in. I'm going to turn him around, face it. There. Fold them in. Put them straight down. You can't, once you do this, once you put these in, you cannot fold these back. I actually kind of like them more facing forward anyway. Because see, if I fold them back on Soundwave, his gun. If I move these back, see they sit behind. They're supposed to do that. But I kind of like them forward. They just look better. I don't know why. I did that before. But these sit behind. Now, these arms have a place to go. You can literally take these arms off and do this. So, now that they're back, keep the arms straight. We're going to flip them over, and I gotta flip his leg up, open it here. We're gonna take this, we're gonna fold his foot in, close it. Fingers don't work for this. And we're gonna close his feet up. Now, with him facing us, I like this. Now, his arms are kind of loose in here for me, but that's okay. I don't care. Don't bother me any. So, if I remember right, yeah, turn it. Get up there. Oh, wrong way. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Beat me for it later. And if I could keep my finger off that part. Then so you can turn his hands inward like this if you want to. Kind of adds to it just a little bit. Then we take, now you can take these and you can literally put them on his arms like they're batteries of some sort, or you can put them right here on the back on the engines. This goes in, and we're just gonna, they also, these pegs on here, I'm not pushing this in too far because this one's a bit of a pain on mine, but oops. Then I'm gonna take his blaster, his one that's folded up, take it, I'm gonna unfold it, and I think, if I remember right, I can't remember where to put it on him. Oh, it's off the side. Sorry, my brain's not functioning. I can put it here. You can put it however you want, but I turned him into his blaster, sound blaster. Literally, it's a radio. So it's made to look. Somebody figured this out. If you pushed his arms back, but his legs wouldn't sit forward, he looks like the radio. It's funny as hell because I was like, oh, that's just hilarious. But for now, I'm going to transform him back. I'm going to bring his legs back down. Careful trying to do that too. His legs sometimes don't like to cooperate with me. There we go. Also, it helps if you're smart enough to figure out which way his legs go. At least I'm not so smart right now. There we go. Put his feet back out because we need them. We just flip the covers. I'm going to do this really easy. Can't tell I haven't transformed these guys a few times. Guns back off. I'm going to leave the blasters off for right now because I don't need them on. But all I have to do is slide them back into place and turn his arm. Whip his hand out. Whip his other hand out if I can. Ow, I pinched myself. And then grab his head. Some of these have fillers for lots of different things, like on, let me move this. And when I was talking about that flask, Dave, I was not kidding. There's a flask. And this one, I wasn't kidding. Shot glass. So I never use this thing really, so it just sits here empty. I got it because of the novelty, because I can use it with my outfits. So when I'm doing if we ever go to our thing. But I was trying to grab him. You can get if they have any in right now, they have covers for the wheels. You can get them in silver or black. And then there is a piece that you can get as a seat for the back of his head. It folds down. And I think there's another piece. Oh, yeah. There are filler pieces, and I can't show them to you unless I have transform drag strip. For his arms, there's some spots that you can get fillers. There's a lot of stuff you can get for different ones. Just depends. So I'm going to slide his arm back into place. There we go. Oops. They're literally transforming. Okay. Now that I got those in place, and you can leave them. You don't have to take them off. You can tell they blend in on him. So that is, wrong one, Sound Waves. This is Sound Blaster's package. Now be careful, these are very small pieces on some of them. So here's, there we go, the red ones. And then there's these pieces. These are for the arms and that, and a few other spots. Oops. There we go. They're stuck together. There we go. So we're going to be using those, and then these are for feet. We'll open them up real quick. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to try and look up. I forgot. I apologize. I do not have. I have to type this sideways. There we go. And you can type in if you're looking for a particular one, you can go in there and type in a search. Like, so I just typed in Soundwave, and both Sound Blaster and Sound Waves are under the same one. You just select the one you want. So if you got Soundwave, you can get the purple one. If you want Blaster, get the black one and the red. So I am looking up currently how to, and that if I type in Soundwave, it shows for the other one I pointed out too. Okay, these are the parts. So I gotta look. I might have to kind of figure out how to do them too, because I don't remember. I looked at them before. So there's lots of pieces here, so I'm gonna figure these out a little bit. So like some of these, they slide together to do certain things. So it's like, I gotta figure them out a little bit here myself. So for the inner arm, these are actually 3D printed and molded to fit a specific way. So it's like I can put pieces in a certain spot. So I'm kind of trying to figure these out because I don't see. That's my fingers. Let me go. So I don't think this one fits over here. I think this one fits there. And then
No.
Let me see. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let me take care of these ones. These are easy. Nice little accents. So I'm going to push his leg back, both of them. That goes in a certain way, so you can just line them up. You might have to give it a push. It's in. Same with this one. And it does not interfere with the build. So when you're transforming that, it actually adds to it and makes it better. Now that just gave him a little more accent. It actually filled in the gaps too. Some of them are, oops, that one might just popped in all the way. Oh, they're not in all the way. I apologize. There, I'm a dork. There we go. But they're in. They're actually in there pretty good. They will not fall out easily. So far, I haven't had them do that yet. Now, I got these other pieces. These say they go into the back of the leg. So I'm going to look up how they go in exactly. I don't want to put them in funny. So there's a little slot. Teeny little slot right there. That should be the top side. Shows. So the back leg, these gaps right here. I'm going to pop that in. Like so. And again, oops. I don't want to go in funny. There we go. And it actually holds pretty well. Now the coloring isn't going to be exact, so it's a little off, but I think it adds to it to give it a little depth. So I'm going to take this one, do the same thing. And There. Now, if you're a collector and you want, this would actually be really cool, because now, look at that, it's cool. Fills it in. It actually adds to him a little bit more. So now, I gotta figure out what the little other piece is. So it doesn't say what those are for, really. But I have a feeling, if I remember right, they are for another spot. These ones are. I'm gonna have to look them up again. But the feet, take a look at the feet real quick. That's where these guys come in. So it won't fit exactly on that side because it's not designed for that side. It's designed for this side. And then they just squeeze in. Real easy, easy peasy. Kind of already knew which ones these were, but there we go. Look at the difference. It makes it a lot better. So I'm going to put these in. That takes care of all of this. Oops, I put that backwards like an idiot. I'm a dork. There we go. So when he's transformed, you can actually see how much better when you're posing these guys. They're posers, man. Now I gotta see which one is which here. I'm gonna stretch his arms out. I think this one goes to this side. I think this is actually this one's. Because my struggle is your ease. Because if anything happens, you can see what I'm doing wrong and not do that. Because then we'll just blame Visor for it. I'm going to get so much crap for that one.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay, then I'm going to give him all kinds of shit then. So this slides in. Oops, did I slide it in? Shoot, slid it in. Just a bit too far for it. Yeah. And you can guarantee they don't come out very easy. I got it, sort of. Yeah. Oops. Ouch. That's my finger, punk. So, put these together like so. If I'm not an idiot. Idiot's Guide to Stupid. So that's what it should look like. So when you go to use it, it flips open. Kind of, but you fold his hand in, and again, does not interfere with the build. It doesn't look exactly in the same paint, but you can fold it out, and at least it gives it something more. This should actually. These are fresh 3D printed too, so you got to really work with them a bit. There we go. And I'll work on this one here in a moment. Maybe no. I need to pull it out a little bit. Grab. Ow, that's me, punk. Oops. There we go. So these get held in together. Sorry, I'm fighting with this like an idiot. Oh, there we go. So there's a little peg hole right there, and then this, you want to slide these in together as one piece. That's what I was trying to do. Is see it came up because I'm a dumb. Put it in partially. There we go, and then. My wife would be making so many cracks right now. And then it just literally snaps around. So, here we go. So, you can see it actually fills in the gap. It actually makes it way nicer. I am glad that these guys did that. See, and again, does not interfere with the original transformation in any way. So, And I gotta remember where the little black pieces went, because I don't remember. And I hope I didn't put something somewhere where I wasn't supposed to. I will remember here in a second. Because they do not really have instructions on where all the pieces exactly go. But I'm going to quickly look at them and see if it shows me. Because I mean, it's me, so I'm going to mess things up pretty quickly. And if I don't, messing with the picture, you don't. I'm good. Okay, let me look at these real quick. They are gap fillers. Now you'll see on some of them, you can see the where you can see they take it off, but you're not seeing that. So this piece would be all black like this. Yes, I am putting enhancements and upgrades on them, Onyx. Sorry, I got my screen kind of a keyboard I have sitting here. Yeah, I put on, because I've got kits, because I'm going to upgrade Soundwave as well. I've got little kits. Where'd they go? This one I already put on. It enables his arms to come back and slide into a slot, and I can transform him into his original to look like a sound, the original Soundwave like look, and I can do this with both of them. So you can kind of get a check out TF Safari. They are based in China. They are a little slow on the shipping, but pay the $4 and it gives you a tracking number. And I was a little pestery about it after about 5 days, and they said no, it's just because we were still printing up and looking for stock, that there's multiple people that do it. Check out TF Safari, type in who you're looking for, and like Shockwave, they might have, like, this is one kit. You can get a kit for this one even, and Ravage, who is in here. You can get a kit for both of them in one shot, because you can replace Ravage's feet for the movie style looking ones. They 3D print them. But there's gap fillers for like his thighs here. There's some pieces that you can get for his back that fill in. So check out, you might be able to find, yeah, it's actually, I do kind of like it. I just don't like his alternate transformation as much, but I do like the look of him. And yes, I have more than one Ravage. I actually have about 4 of them, I think, or 5. 5 now, because my wife bought that one for me, not realizing I already had one here, but I actually have another figure of him. So, he's in the box. I didn't want it. But yeah, check out TF Safari. They 3D print a lot of their own stuff, so it's actually pretty cool. I'm just trying to figure out, I have to look up where these 2 last black pieces go to, because I can't remember. I think they're back here. If I remember right, they might be back here. I can't remember. I will look them up, but yeah, because I gotta remember where these little square pieces, and I'm trying to remember how they fit on his body again. So, but on him, there's gap fill here. You might have, I don't know if they'd be willing to give up their 3D files or not. Hi Beam, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Oh, and I hear it, but I don't have, for some reason it still doesn't show up. I don't know why. So I'll say hi Beam TF, thank you for the raid and everything. For some reason my thing on this side of it doesn't work, but right here, this is a gap filler. These are, I'm gonna put up my camera, I had to revert back to an old camera. Let's see if I can get it to, come on, snap up to it. Stupid camera. There it goes a little bit. These are red clear, so they match his red plastic. And then his arms are now these are 2 pieces right here. So instead of having the open arm, you can fold this. It does not, again, does not interfere with the transformation. It's not exactly the same color, but I still like it. Yeah, I'm doing Soundwave as well. So. But I still don't know where these square pieces go, and I'll remember here eventually while I'm probably doing Soundwaves. Because I'm looking it up as I'm doing it. So there's a couple little extra pieces here I got to figure out. I will get to them in a second. But I'm going to set Soundwave. Actually, or Sound Blaster, excuse me. Here, I'm going to do this. So you can see, since I've got him that far. Transform his head back down. Push these arms back. So those kind of flop there. You want to fold his hands in for this too. I'm going to do this. Since now we got these panels. I'm going to do the same thing to this arm. Flip this open. These are fillers as well, so it kind of covers. I was excited to get these. Try not to pester him too much, but just ask him. So I'm going to push these arms back. Now his feet are going to come down here. And if I can grab a hold of this, I usually have to do this. And, oh, his feet, there you go. Those are filler as well. Originally, no, nothing in them. So you can get these kits from TS Ferrari. Again, I like them. They have a bunch of different stuff. So I'm going to fold his feet in. Now Dave saw this already, so he's the cohort who punishes us in D&D. Actually, he is really good at telling his story, and I get fascinated with it.
Oh wait, you say I torture you guys?
Yeah. Actually, I enjoy Dave's storytelling, so yeah. So here you go. Sorry, he's sitting a little funny on me here, but there you go. So with those adaptable pieces, that's these. Not this. Chill. Sorry, puppy is getting these pieces. I bought 2 sets of these. They have the slots in them. Now, they're not going to blend with Soundwave as much. They're black to his blue, but they actually blend in really nicely with, because they're black, they blend in. So now you can put these on as batteries on the back of him, but you can literally take, and if I turn his arms back here, it works better. I think the wife is home. I'm just going to put his arms like that. But you can literally take and either put it off to the side here or put it somehow in the back, but some put it right here even. And it makes it look like he's got a bit of an antenna in the back. I find putting it off on his arm raises it up more and it makes it look, he looks like a radio again. Somebody figured this out, but they didn't have the way to do this other than take his arm completely off. So you're kind of like, eh. So I'll leave him like this. There is a way if you put these on here, like so. So if I put these on here, these look like batteries almost for his arm. Come on. There we go. Sorry. Now he will, oops, I got him twisted around a bit, sorry. He will actually stand up on his own. He actually does stand up when he's like this. So I can set him right here and he'll stay like that. I need to get my transformer mat out too, because this one is different. I had the paper clip because I messed up when I was putting it together. Hey! Chill. You need chill. No, it's probably mom. You need to chill. You heard me. Being a bouge, yeah. We call him a bougie trow. So I'm going to take off his cannons on Soundwave. And I'm going to take his blaster out of his hand, because these are all identical, really, but the pattern and the color. Now my Soundwave, his head is Lilith. And I was like, oh. And yes, there is, if I open him, there's Ravage inside of his chest. Sound Blaster actually has laser beacon here. So, yeah, I pushed his arm forward. That's why his leg won't sit properly. There we go. So these are just sliders. They're really easy to work with. So I have laser beak inside him and Ravage in there. But to do this, here, I'm going to take these. I'll show you how these are installed. Let's not do what I did the other one. So remind me not to do that. go and put these on the proper way. Make sure the slot is in the right direction. So, yeah, like I said, I ripped his arm off. Well, Hasbro was smart about this and made it to where it popped back into place. But you take this, keep the slot in the same way. There's a spot back here. Does not interfere with transformation. And it's tight, but there we go. And for the pieces, they're really actually not that bad in price. They're pretty reasonable. To me, they're not that bad. But these slide into place. Now, it gives his arm, give it a little wiggle, a spot to go. So, it's actually really cool. But you can see it's black. It's not too bad of an offset in coloring. I mean, it's black and blue, yeah. But I gotta be careful I don't push on this screen too much. Now, I'm gonna grab, we'll do the feet piece first. Again, I'll do this, get these out of the way. Now, again, this and this are all one piece set. I messaged them because they didn't have any more. They said they were sold out. I asked them, hey, do you guys happen to have, will you be getting any more in? Now they make, oops, oh, I gotta be careful. Small pieces again, be careful. And I'm gonna bring these all out. There we go. And asked them, hey, do you happen to have? And the guy got back to me pretty quickly. And so, little clear purple, matching him, goes in his knee here. This one. And we're gonna pop this puppy in there and squeeze it into place. There we go. Nice little accent. See? Fills in the gaps. It makes it a little nicer too that way. I'm gonna put this one in here. Alright. Now I'm going to flip him over. So now you can see it fills it in nicely instead of just gaps there. And it actually enhances to his transformed state. It's really cool because the way they have him set up. Well, let me take care of his feet now, since I got him here. Now these are two sizes. Bigger ones to the back, smaller one to the front. And all you do is push these in place. They hold themselves in pretty well. They said if you have any problems, contact them and they'll see what they can do to help you. So I haven't had any problems yet, but there we are. But see, a lot better looking. So when you're transforming or doing anything with him, it just makes it better. So the back of the legs are, there they are. These two pieces here. Now these, indicated by instructions, the hole on top should be on top of this. And it'll also only fit in really kind of one way. Unless you're me. See, me. Dyslexia kicks in and flipping brain function and ADD kicks in and going squirrel. And then I'm going to put this side over here and just squeeze them in. And voila. Fills in the gaps. To me, it's a lot better look. I was so excited. Like I said, to get these, I kind of harassed them and I felt bad. They're like I said, they're based in China, so it might take a little bit on shipping. It might be about 3 weeks, but they do, if you pay the $4, again, get the shipping number, because they said we can't guarantee if you don't. So, but if you have a problem in shipping, they're willing to help you out. So yeah, these pieces only go on a certain way, in certain ways. Make sure these are together when you do this. So this little piece will go in right in here. So as you push in, sometimes you can push it in so far, but don't go past the pin until you have this in place. And it's in. And once you fold it, it's molded, and there's a little gap up here. You can push, and now his arm is covered. It looks a lot better to me. I don't care if the color's a little off. Kind of makes him a little different in different spots, like different metals and that. So, and I'm going to try and figure out these square pieces eventually here. So I'm an idiot trying to put this piece together, and I'm looking at it. My ADD is going nuts right now because I'm distracted by a few things. So same thing. Put this piece in the arm. So there's a slot right here. I'm going to push this down in at the same time. Not too hard because it is still plastic. So I'm going to just give it a little squeeze, and it should fit. And voila. Now he's filled in, and it adds to his aesthetic. And I gotta remember where the square pieces went, because I remember reading it. Oh, I'm a dummy. They go right here. So, let me make sure. I'm gonna look on his. Let's see if they have a picture of his back of his arms, because I want to make sure I put them in the right direction. Because once you put them in, you ain't getting them out. Let me see. That is Sound Blaster. But these little pieces, they actually have a bit of a wild-looking notch in them. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, I think they go in like this. So I'm trying to decide which way they should go. I'm gonna, yeah, ready? Don't rush to drop them. So again, gap fillers, they are really nice to do. You can message a company though and ask them about 3D files like Onyx asked about. I don't know if they do give them out because this is their kind of form of income. So I am not sure if I want to put them in that direction or not. I don't know. Let me flip it around and look at it. Because they could technically fit. Once these are in there, they're in there, so. So these little pieces are for the back of the arm. So I think I could be wrong. I could be flipping it completely the wrong way even. Could be like this even. So actually that kind of looks better. Let me take a look on. Where is it? I had the picture. Where'd it go? Because they do have a lot of kit pieces and stuff. Trying to see. Oh, they don't have the gap filler on that one. See if they have one here. No. They have for the feet. I'm looking at the feet. That's not what I want to see right now. I want to see the other, please. Oh, come on. Pop it up. Okay, I think they actually go like this, but you know what? They're going in. Oh, actually, it looks good that way. I don't care if it's upside down or not. It's actually looks good, so. I gotta put the other one in the right way though too. It actually gives a little accent to it, which if this is the wrong way, oh well. The one is already in. I've already pushed it into place. I don't care. Mine. Oh wow, that does it. It gives a little gapping, like filler gap, because you don't want the white sticking out or anything like that. So I could probably get them out without too much trouble, but I like it. It's just the back of his arm, but I'm not worried. Again, does not interfere with build and transform. So there is the kits. And so, like I said, if I take these first, I'm going to take his head. I'm going to move this out of the way if I can. Come on. My sound wave is a little stubborn about transforming. Sound Blaster, I can transform him. Now these pieces, here we go. And you want to take the hands before this too, before I forget again. Fold them in. We're going to fold them in underneath the new installed covers. Again, do not interfere with transforming, so it's okay. Do not fret. Do not fret. There we go. I am starting to lose my mind. Take his feet, hold them in. Take his feet. Hold them in. And then we'll do this. Oh my God, you brute. And again, those pieces aren't interfering. So then I'm gonna this one. I'm a little kid at this stuff. I'm having way too much fun with it. But there you go. You can transform him into what looks like a radio. Hello, Kilo. Byte. Prime. Hello, hello. I am just about almost done. I am putting in fillers and upgrades for my Soundwave and Sound Blaster. So I've got the neat ones in. I put his arm ones that are back here in, which actually make it pop out and stand out. I like it the way it is. And I did an alternate. I looked it up and found it. Transformation of. He's a third transformation of his radio. So here's the reissue. I got the original right there. D1. So kind of gives him a little retro look of his old radio self. I really enjoy it. Now he won't exactly he kind of sits back when you set him down like this. But if you take these, oops, let me put that peg back. And if you turn his arms back here, it helps too. They sit at a bit of an angle, but not too many people are looking at his back. And these are upgrade pieces right here that slid his arms back into. So they hold. Again, from a company. I'm going to put that on all so far because it's hard to do. I'm going to slide that down. Put this one on this side. It actually makes it look like he's got batteries on the back of him. And then you can set him down. He sits up straight. Take this, his blaster, his other blaster, I should say. And you can put this on either side. I like putting it off to the side because it makes it look like he's got an antenna. So now, both of them have their, they both look like radios. So now they're triple changers. I found that by accident. Actually, I'm going to leave him like that for now. Oops, get it straightened up. But they both have identical parts except for his are black and red. Soundwaves are blue and purple. So these the kits, I got them from TF Safari, like I said. These were the two sets. So one was for Sound Blaster, one was Soundwave. So you got to make sure you specify. Those were each $20. The pieces back here that allow the arms to slide. So I'm going to transform him back. I'll do it again. And do this. I'll show you some of the other pieces that come with it. Here are the knees. Soundwaves are purple. That's what I showed on his. They have feet inserts that give filler. And they just slide in. They lock into place. And then here's the arm ones. You can see them right here. These flip open, and there's his hands. So instead of flip his hand out, an open gapped hand, like before you'd have that gap. There we go. And then turn his arm back around. Oh, got his thing still on his arms. Let me take this off his shoulder here. So now to put his arm back, I just slide it forward, rock it into place, and I'm going to flip his hand down at it. Do the same thing. Flip it, and I'm going to rock it back into place. Get his head back out too. My Sound Blaster is a little tougher transform, but easier to transform too. So I'm going to take off his shoulder, put it back, or arm, excuse me. I want to put it back on his shoulder. I'm having an ADD moment, and dyslexia is starting to kick in because I'm flipping things in my head. Put that back out, give him back his blaster. So now he's got all that, and I'll put this back on his hand. There we go. So I got the fillers in the feet, the knees right here, and then these on the back, and then I got the arms filled in. This I just did on Soundwave. I'm not exactly sure which way they go on, but I chose a position and I said go for it, and they actually turned out really nicely the way I put them in. So I'm going to do the same thing with Sound Blaster. So I'm going to move his arm down, and right here in the back, that gap, there's no real instructions on how to put these in, but I just thought actually doesn't look too bad if I set it in that angle. I mean, I could technically turn it around and do it this way, so it's flipped upside down, but I kind of liked it the other way, so I pushed it in on Soundwave that way because it looked better to me. I don't know, it's personal opinion which way you want to put them, but I don't know. But you can tell they're 3D printed because these are little pieces. These aren't molded from a mold. These aren't from Hasbro. These are from a separate company. I could put it in like this too, but to me that's weird. So I like it like this though. And you just, that's it. Actually, looks really good. So I like him that way. So I'm going to do the same thing to his other arm. I'm just going to finish him off by doing this. Because now that I remember where they go, fingers bit me. It bit me. I'm such a baby about this. I'm so sorry. Hello. And then in there. All right. Well, this fits in there nicely. It actually looks really good. I like it. It just fills in the gaps mostly, and I don't care if it's not in there the right way. It does actually look good to me, so because it does, you know. Sound Blaster has, and Soundwave both have the feet fillers and such. And yes, I also, if you guys are still there, I did this a little bit ago, which we were enjoying, but I got Galvatron last week at one of the stores up north of us when we were traveling through. I said, oh, might as well look. They had him. Our stores here do not have much. So Galvatron, I really like this version of Galvatron that they made out of the Into for a toy. It actually is very well put together. If somebody made this to light up as like a replacement piece for that lit up, that would be kind of cool. Make it motion sensor too, but I know that takes a little bit more to do. But yeah, there's pieces on here that they've added. This is just sitting on here. There's a peg that holds it, but when you transform him into the bot, it's just sitting around his neck. Something like there's nothing holding it in place. But he stands up. I mean, can't tip him very easily. So, sorry, this card, that's for the die cast things. I kept them, so just in case. So I can put him like that. RC's right here, just cruising about. But yeah, these were, been so excited. I've been waiting to get these. Yeah, I'm excited. And I'm going to send the company a message also. I got them yesterday, and I'm going to let them know, hey, I got them, and I'm excited. Thank you. And for the shoulder ones, for the arms, again, you can look up Soundwave, but this is the person. Some of these are to specific people in that group. There's like, I forgot how many people are that print on there. But again, you can get various parts for different ones. All you have to do is look up and see what they have. And when you get them, I got an envelope with them. They bagged it actually twice. They put 2 bags, but they come in little boxes. So you get this little box with all the pieces in each one. So I got 4 little boxes, and they're bubble wrapped and everything. They're really, they took a lot of care and time to do it. And so again, like I said, I'm going to promote them again. TF Safari. I mean, I can look it up right now. Because I have it up right now. But like the Soundwave and Sound Blaster kits, those are $20 each. And you get the arm filler, the back arm filler, the knees, and the back of the legs, and the feet. So, and you get all those pieces. And for the other ones, just email them, ask them generally, hey, make sure you put in there what kit you're looking for specifically. And they'll say, hey, yeah, we're going to get more or not. I don't know. But like I said, you can get for like drag strip, you can get, I'm going to see if I can get some hubcaps, but you can also get a seat for the back of his head, because look, it's just an empty gap. I mean, it's a seat, but not the prettiest. You can get an actual seat that folds up and, again, does not interfere with the transformation. And then there's arm, like on the back of his arm. I'm transforming, but I don't want to right now. They have a lot of kit, so look through, see what the. So far, the favorite kits, I've only got the 2, but the biggest one I was really excited about getting was these pieces right here. This little piece, because I like Soundwave. When Transformers came out, I had Optimus from my cousin and Megatron, the original G1s, so I still have them. But when Soundwave came out, because of, oops, mine won't pop out very easily because he's stuck in there a bit. These guys, I always loved the tapes, but I like Soundwave because I found out he has like exceptional hearing. Well, I found out as a kid I have well, now I'm a little deaf now, which is good. Exceptional hearing. I can hear dog whistles, still hear dog whistles. But I can hear a lot of stuff and a lot of conversations that people didn't want me to hear. And I'm like, sorry, I can't help it. I can try and turn it off, but like Soundwave, I could hear a lot of stuff, and sometimes I still do. And now it's turned into, occasionally I'll get what is called dyspraxia. I think that's what it's called. I mess up names sometimes. Where I hear everything coming in all at the same time on me. And it's not happened as often now that I'm older, but it does kind of be distracting very much, yes. So I've always liked Perceptor, but I liked the G1 Perceptor because my friend had him, and I liked that I could look down this and it actually worked as a microscope. It was really cool. This one doesn't. This is the other one. I got him anyway. This one anyway. But I also liked, my friend had, I wonder if he still has these. I should message him on Facebook. I don't like using it. But he had the original G1. This is the reissue. Now, that tape, though, is G1. That's a G1. This is a reissue G1. That's an actual G1 tape. So I just stuck him in here because he looked kind of good with the tape in him. And then I've got the newer version of Blaster, and he's got eject in there. Now there's a few I'm particular to my faves. Soundwave is still my favorite one, but I have my particulars that I do have and I do like. I just don't have them out all the time. My favorite one currently, my wife got me, is he sits over here. He sometimes promotes my stream. Me, Grimlock. And he's a very basic toy. But my wife got him, and I find it hilarious because I'll take his head and on stream. Here it is. Me, Grimlock says you like and subscribe, or I bite you. So he is actually one of my favorite ones that my wife got me. And she's got me a few others. I put them away because I only have so much room around here. So I have containers of stuff around here. Anytime anybody wants to see like G1 Optimus or Megatron, I am more than willing to try and find where I put them again. They're in one of the containers behind me. I'd be willing to get them out to do comparisons or whatnot, because I do keep one of the G1s directly, and this is a G1 as well. That's the G1 Soundwave. You can tell by the buttons. Also, this one's worn as heck. As the reissue, my wife let me get. Let's See, shiny. And I didn't put the stickers on. I have the stickers. I just didn't put them on because I'm like, I don't want to put them on yet. I will probably eventually. But you can see the buttons on the G1 reissue. Sticks out way far, but the G1 just sits flush. And mine, yeah. Yes, I have little mini sound waves. I actually have 2 of them. I like them. This does open. It's just a little worn. And it's cracked right here because this is something I've had for a long time. I'm missing his one blaster that expands out. I thought it was in here and it's not. And I'm kind of bummed on it. So I'm hoping it's in my G.I. Joe stuff. I have original, not the big figures, but original G.I. Joe. I'm not that old. But this one is the reissue with Buzzsaw. I do have these tapes. Mine are a little broke. So I have looked for parts because, let me see if I can find, because I have the reissue G1 Ravage. I do have Ravage in, I have to go find, oh wait, they're not in this. I have to pull them out. They're in a case that I have. That is also rare, but I have like all the newer tapes. So I got Rumble, Frenzy, the Patrol Pack, Rat Bat. I have the G1 Rat Bat. He actually is, sorry, I'm going to say he's better looking than this one. And I got a few others in here. There we go. Here we go. Bumblebee. There you go. My wife convinced me to buy these at GameStop when they had some of them, and they were the only 3. And they really, I think it folds. Yeah, you got to fold his arms forward. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, he's not literally. This thing's, it's cheesy as ever, but yeah. And there's Megatron. I've got 2 of these, so I might do a little raffle out on at some point to have some fun with them, because these guys are just simple little things, but they are neat. If I can get him transformed back. This one, I only have one of the Bumblebee, so he don't roll. I'm just sliding him. So yeah, I've got all this stuff in. These guys sit in my drawer because my cats have been on my desk, and I didn't want my G1 Ravage because I have that pack. I wanted to get 2 of these because I wanted to keep one. It's been dusting today too. But Beast Wars Ravage, Decepticons forever, and his mouth does open. And then he came with G1 Ravage reissue though. Reissue. Gotta make sure. I have the brown version of this, missing a foot, and maybe the engines. We won't talk about the engines. So, yeah, I have a lot of things that I've started getting back into. Transformers being one of them with our D&D session. These guys kind of give me inspiration, ideas for a few other things. And I really like this Galvatron. He's really nice. It's actually really cool because he sits, and he's not hard to transform. He really isn't. It's just understanding how he transforms. And then he's a triple changer now, so he does his ship and he turns into a radio and then a bot mode. So yeah, oh here, I'll show the card. See, Dave saw these cards, not these ones. Forget that. These guys I get a lot of. But I opened these. I got 2 packs. One was of Siege 1, and one was Combiners. I bought them at a store when I was down. I'm trying to collect them still. The one card shop has them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 shelves. They're sitting up on the top shelf. The guy didn't even know they were there until he said, oh, like, I didn't know they were there. I knew they were there before, but these cards don't sell very fast at this location, but these are $4 a pack. So the Titans ones, that was 18 something a pack. 1836, I think he said. I was like a little rich for my blood, and plus my wife allowed me to get just a few things. So I got Raider Storm Cloud. I need to look to see if I have this. I don't think I do. So I'm sorry, my reflection. I'm sorry, my camera is really not working. I need to get a better one. See, the reflections don't help either. But yeah.
I think it's focusing on your play mat is what it's doing.
Go for the transformer.
You need to have something that doesn't have a face.
Yeah, I don't. Is it the dragon?
I think it is. I think that's what it's trying to focus on.
Dragon.
Yep.
Let me rephrase that. Steampunk. And then
Steampunk Dragon.
Sergeant Hound. Yes, I felt bad because we had a contest a while ago where he got some of these cards and he split the box, sent me the half, and what was it? Ultra Magnus. I got Ultra.
It was a friendly contest that whoever pulled the secret rare, because I think there's like at least one per box. You know, whoever pulled it was gonna win.
Yeah, and I didn't know I pulled it. I just thought it was cool. I was ready to suck a lemon or two, and it wouldn't have bothered me because I like
another ad break.
Oh, figures. Stupid ad breaks. Oh, I got card things behind here. I don't need this. I don't get rid of those. The cat will come and play with them anyway, so. Here, I'll put this back up. Let me know when it's off. Have it, see if I can get it. Oh god, it's focusing on it too. See if I can get his eyes to glow. Oh god, that's terrifying if I can get his eyes to glow. Menasor, that's his name. Damn it. It took me that long to figure out the name. I can't see that screen, so it's like, dang it. I gotta flip screen so I can see it. Oh, it's on that screen. There we go. Oh, come on, ad break. Get over with. Oh, if I can get this to sit right, it makes his eyes glow.
I mean, yeah, you can pull it off.
No, I'm happy.
All right, now we're back.
I'm having way too much fun with that. I put it up there on purpose to see, because it's the back side of the card, the one card. This is the other card from the Combiner set, and that's Motormaster, who I am trying to... You mean you kicked my tailpipe? I'd love to learn how to fully play this game. Oh, yeah, my cards are kind of buried over here, so they're not bent or anything, they're just buried under stuff, so I have a good amount of I think I have a couple Menasors now, but I want to get Motormaster as soon as I can, and also Wild Rider, because I have Dragstrip, who I didn't expect to get right off the bat like that, so. But these are just some of the cards I have. I have the Energon Cube box sitting up on the shelf, and it has the dice and all its cards still in it. I've opened them up and looked at them. Yeah, they had looking at it on Tabletop Simulator and learning how to play it. I've been watching. We watched somehow to play it, and I'm still confused. In my ADD brain, sometimes I have to be taught. Like Dave taught me how to play D&D a little more, and I'm still learning it a lot. And I usually get lost in his story, so. And I keep forgetting I'm a player, so I have to pay attention at times. So I'm going to set him back over here. Put this out of the way so I can get this in here. Get over here. There we go.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to learn the card game. It's just that there's no like way for me to like play against like an AI or play against other people because there's so few people who actually like play the game.
Yeah,
it's just it's
So we're
Because like right now, like I've been learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I never played it before, like ever, and I just started playing Master Duel here in the last like 2 months, and I'm learning so much about the game because there's so many different decks and so many different things, and obviously there's the meta decks out there, like the top tier decks, but like there's so many different decks and so many different ways to like play the game that like it's a real struggle to learn, but I'm learning it just because I'm able to play it online
and I have to have
Do it that
also a
way.
lot of time. This is the most time I usually have. Sometimes I don't have time. So
yeah.
like usually afterwards, most of the time I end up having to get off, try and come back. By that time it's time for me to go to bed for work, which will be
Yep.
in about an hour. So I don't get a lot of time
But, like-
during this day.
Like with Master Duel, though, you can download that to your phone and you can play it on there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that's how I started playing it, and then I moved it over to PC because I realized, oh, I can migrate my account to my PC, so I did that.
Nat 20. These have a funny Nat 20. This one's, yeah, so bring it up. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, there. That's its Nat 20. And then this one,
Ah, nice crown.
and this one's,
Crown and his sword.
so, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Bring that one back up for me.
Which one?
That last one. The red.
Yeah, I know
the-
it's a different. I just
No,
like,
no, no. I am.
Sorry, my hands. Ooh.
Turn it around for me. Kind of like move it a little bit.
Like this. I'm just gonna rotate it around.
Yeah, that's not a D20. That's a spin down.
Oh, okay, whatever. I like it. It's the
No,
colors.
see, like it's a magic life counter is what that is.
I don't care. To me, it's
Yeah, no, I'm letting you know because like here's how you tell.
Oh shit!
Look how the numbers are formed on that, and look at your other D20.
I can't even see it. Well, it's the same setup.
No, the numbers should be in
Oh.
different locations.
Nah, they're the same. I just
This-
like
this-
them. They're
this-
cool.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Ow!
not saying like I'm just telling you like that's not a natural D20.
I stabbed myself with the dice. I don't know how I did it. Ow! That one hurt. That's all right. I'll live.
Yeah, no, because that's from
Whee!
Magic 20th anniversary. That M20.
Yeah, I just like them. This is an. I
Oh, yeah. I'm
I
just
still
telling you, like
my
I
100-sided dice. Mine's pretty.
it is.
It's also
Yours actually sticks in the spot.
my son doesn't use the one I gave him anyway, so I'm like, this one. Well, I've also got this on a mat.
See
the
that
flat
like I
mat.
said, like that's the problem. I try to use the one you gave me, but it doesn't stay in
doesn't wanna
like a
stay?
single spot.
Yeah.
No. It's like literally like rolling a golf ball. It doesn't know when to stop.
100. What chance is that for me? It's not gonna happen again. No, I like these. I just like these ones because they're cool looking and they're neat.
Yeah.
I'm a dice goblin now, so I mean, hey,
No, I get you. I
Hang
mean,
on.
that's
Let me
partially why I
drop
got
this there.
my gold dragon dice.
hang on. Here we go. The thing that my wife got me. Oops. My wife got me this, so it's. She said, since I was doing this, and this doubles as a roll, so I can roll it there. Glow in the dark. These are hers. Tiny dice. I don't know why I still have them, so don't ask me. But
Hmm.
the metal one. It literally jumped the dice out of my thing here. It's like, yeah, that's how heavy this sucker is. It shakes
yeah.
this. So, but it's got weight and heft. Now this is the. Let me take these ones out. I was experimenting with something. Now that's the dragon one. So there is. Do it again. I'll put my hand up here. So inside of here, he's kind of hard to spot. There he is. Isn't there? Little dragon inside of it, and it's hollow, but it's just got the dragon inside of there. So he's kind of hard to spot. I'd have to put a light behind him. They had this in a
Yeah,
silver.
the numbers are kind of. It's kind of in a weird spot, but I understand why because the hollow frame and everything.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to read. So when we were playing and I had to roll, I'd sit here and I couldn't read it a couple times. Like, hang on, and I actually had to. Oh, okay, that's what it says. Because the angle. You see, I've got these lights on. It works a little better. I can actually see it. So this one actually rolls pretty decent. It's pretty fair. It doesn't give me a fight when I roll, so I can just sit there. Yeah, I've been experimenting with some things. Just ignore it. But yeah, I gotta.
All right, Onyx, you have a good night, dude. Take it easy.
Night, Onyx. Thank you for joining. Grab my fire one here. There it is. I call it my fire one. There's a set right there, and then these are the ones I mostly keep in here, though. So these are the ones. Some of these are just like that's GameStop, but they actually roll really well, surprisingly. I think those are two. These ones I got elsewhere. So I've got.
Yeah, I've been seeing like they call RPG dice, but like I've been seeing like D&D dice sets in like hobby stores, like a little more often than some of the stores I usually see them in. Like I've even seen them in Walmart now.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. I walked away from
them.
Yeah,
they're not impressive.
No,
they are not like real impressive looking dice, but if you're just like looking for like a quick dice for like a pickup game or something, like you can actually just run to Walmart and go to the hobby section.
Hey, chill, Marcus. No. Okay, rolling for damage. I couldn't help it. I had to. Hey, chill. Mom's home. That's how I know.
Yeah.
But this is what I keep them. I've taken them out of the other stuff. It actually looks
that's a nice skull jar.
I got a purple one too. But...
Yeah, dogs we got here do the same thing. Anytime someone comes home,
bork.
They're just jumping for joy.
Yeah, so yeah, I've got all these random dice that I can pull from. So this is what sometimes I will pull this out, and I have some sitting right on top. I'll just pull them out. I wouldn't mind if you guys could teach me how to play it, and actually both of us, because then we can challenge each other once in a while and see who wins. Probably Dave. But my brain functions.
I don't think Transformers has an Eldritch deck, so...
come on. We gotta make one. I actually do have PDFs of the other packs that were never printed for TCG that you can actually print out on cardstock if you can get it. And it has Unicron and a few other things. I actually have those PDFs that you can actually print that stuff out. Found them, and I was like, ooh, it's add-ons that people have made that are really good and fair on their balance levels. Hear me rolling, playing with the dice. I'm enjoying this a little too much, like therapy right now. Sounds like rain at times. But yeah, I have those PDFs and stuff that people have made, and I really would like to do that and have some fun with it. Even stream it just so everybody could see our shenanigans with it and have fun with it. That way maybe they get involved and do their own version, have fun with it. Especially in a universe that really I don't think has been touched on in certain ways, like with D&D or even the card game. I like that card game. I wish I'd known about it because I could have really gone to town, considering they had them at our local dollar store. $1 for it. So yeah, and I was just going crazy with it. I was just like, So dollar store. Keep an eye out for those things. And our card place here doesn't have. They just do with Magic the Gathering mainly and Pokemon. Oh, Dave, can I take a picture of those? I should send you a picture if I have it of the cards. In that place of all the Pokemon and that they had set up. They just cabinets full in that one place that I got those cards from. I was like,
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're getting ready for the new set that's coming out here. It's their Pokemon Go collab
that was
set coming out here this month.
that was the kid that when I walked in was walking out with a stack full of stuff in his arms. It was all Pokemon. I stood I giggled. I was like, whoa. It's like, yeah, he used his birthday money plus a little sum of ours. I was like, how much? I wanted to ask, but I was like, no, keep on walking. It was funny though, because it's like he enjoys it and it's something he's into. And it's like, he's a very polite little boy too. He's just like, thank you, sir. Yeah, hey, mom, dad, are we going to go get something to eat? You guys were hungry, right? And I'm like, kid's concerned, not just, he's like, I'm good now. I got this stuff. I can put it in the car though. We can go get something to eat because he was hungry, I think. And it was just polite little boy though. I was like, wow, okay, that was nice. Usually down here we don't get polite little kids. We get rude ones.
Little shits.
Yes, literally. They
Yeah.
can be little pains down here. And speaking of, I have to go to work tomorrow and clean up after them. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep doing. I'm not gonna do as many right now because I don't have a lot of money right now to do it with. But I like this guy I picked up by chance. I got him on the way on a trip because we don't have him down here. I wish we could get more stuff. Small town. So, but yeah. Watch Space Ghost Dave. He's got his link down below in the Twitch there, so you'll find it. And then I'll be uploading our Destiny 1 here shortly because I don't do it at the same time because it takes a little bit to do. And so my computer is not liking it because it's very hot here. It's sun is setting and it's frying. We're in the 90s already, and I need to get an AC unit set up or something. So, but yeah, check out the links down below. You'll find go over to YouTube and you'll find other links. You'll see links on the YouTube side for actually a couple of the guys who are in the chat right now. For their podcast for Swerve Bar podcast and their Transformer D&D sessions that they have. Check them out on Spotify. They have them there, or on their YouTube. You'll find the links in mine. Rise of the World Killers, their version. We just started ours, and I have a tendency to tell the story that lasts like 4 hours. So I gotta trim it down a little. This way it's not too long. But it's fun telling the story. But yeah, check it out again. Sunday we'll be doing Transformers D&D, and everyone who joined, thank you for joining. Thank you for the raid. Onyx Prime and Kilobyte Prime, thank you for joining me, guys. I do enjoy your series, and I love listening to your talks about Transformer stuff because, again, you guys give me inspiration for more ideas for our campaign to throw at these guys. So hopefully I can get maybe a couple more people eventually here involved, and we'll see. I'm trying to convince one, but she still doesn't want to join. So, but anyway, she's gonna kill me for that one. Have a good night. Good rest of the week.
Yeah. Next week, Transformers D&D.
Yeah, and I gotta cool down somehow.